on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the blog. Today we're going to talk about something really cool that I'm really excited to talk about. It would be the brand new, which is sad that we're calling this brand new, 2024 Chevy Colorado ZR2 Bison. This thing may be cool. We're gonna jump in and talk about what we see through all the pictures that I can pull, and what would be cool. Is it worth the wait, cancel your 2023, or just wait to get your 2024 at this point? So we're just gonna jump right into it. And sorry, I know this is kind of also late. I know there's been a few other people, or a lot of people are blowing this up. I was out filming for a Jeep Jamboree down in Indiana at the Badlands off-road park for a buddy, for a couple. If you guys are watching this, I really thank you guys for letting me come down there and film for you guys. I thank you, PJ Pete and Armalite, for allowing me to come down there and film for you guys. So stay tuned for that video. I'm gonna be working on it while I'm still doing this, so that will be coming out here soon. So let's just jump into the brand new Bison. Alright, so obviously right here is the 2024 ZR2. So we're just going to kind of zoom in here. I know the pictures aren't really the greatest. I don't know what they are actually shooting if they're trying to get 4K, but we're going to do the best that we can to kind of diagnose what we have here. So first thing right off the bat, I'm noticing that these fenders right about here, they look a lot larger, and they look like they're out a little bit more. I wonder if these are going to be, because I know in the last one, when you buy the AEV, they were, I've never installed one, I've just heard nothing, but they were a pain in the rumpus to install. So if you guys honestly have put an AEV fender kit on your ZR2, tell me in the comments below how hard they were, because I've heard nothing but a pain. So if these are, I'm gonna guess to just snap right on, so hopefully they can sell these as a kit. So like for my ZR2, if I want to put on larger tires, I can just go order these, pop these ones on, pop them back on. I think that would be amazing, and that would probably save a lot of headaches from all the from what I'm a lot of reading here. So and same with the back ones. They look like they'll just be an easy pop on, pop off. Maybe just so hopefully if they work just like how they do in the Jeep world, that would be amazing. So obviously the Bison is coming standard with a 35-inch tire. So that is bigger than the 33-inch tire, so that comes on with the stock standard one, which from and the Bison is standing 1.5 inches taller than the standard ZR2, so you are getting it is going higher, plus the 35, so you are going to be sitting, probably a good another 3 inches actually taller than the standard ZR2 with 33-inch tires. So that is pretty cool. So this truck is probably going to be a pretty tall truck, or a real mean looking truck, and that's why I'm really happy to kind of see, especially coming from the showroom floor. From my understanding, this is a ready winch. Obviously you're gonna have to buy the winch. This is gonna be a steel bumper. It looks actually really slick, just like how the factory ones is coming, but instead of a plastic, this one's gonna be more of a metal. So it's gonna be ready, winch ready, which I personally think that it should just already be an option to have your winch ready, because I would have paid for it, no questions asked. Because I think, especially if you're going to go in the off-road industry, or off-roading, that should almost be a standard. That's pretty important to me, because I think that's probably, if you get stuck, I I mean, unfortunately, you ain't gonna be moving this thing. So out of that, that's all I kind of see out of here. I think that's pretty slick. I think that's pretty awesome. I think these fender flares, obviously, these are the AEV beadlock ready rims that you can get with them. So if you don't know that they're kind of dual purpose. They're gonna come non beadlock, but then you can pop the bead out and then actually sandwich it with the ring. I don't have my ring here because I used to run beadlocks on my 2015 Jeep, and it's basically you have the rim, and then you have the actual ring, and you put the tire basically in between it, pretty much sandwich it together, and it holds. Technically, some of them are not considered a you know street legal. There are a couple companies that make it street legal. I can't think of the name. Hutchinson. That's the Hutchinson's beadlocks are street legal. It's just the way that they're designed, and but a ring is technically not street legal, but everybody runs them anyway. I do. So I do think this is I love this truck. I think this truck is just looks amazing. So let's go on to the next one. So obviously here is the 35-inch tire, and like I was just talking about the beadlock, this these bolts, this looks like this would probably be a fake, because if we zoom in on here, um, so obviously this ring right here, the tire would actually be sitting right about here, and it will get smashed in. And right now it's kind of on the inside of the rim, so um, you would have to pop this bead out right here, put it, smash it in between here, and you'll be all set to go. So, and obviously it's AEV. These rims are very nice. I actually really like the look of them. I think they're gonna look very slick. Obviously, these are gonna be coming with 35-inch tires. It says right here. Let's zoom in on that. It's kind of hard to see, but you see it looks like it's 315. If I'm reading it right, I mean obviously I'm zooming in on a picture. Those look like it will be 315 right here on 18 R17s. So these are actually bigger rims than what come with the factory. So very I'm not a big Goodyear Wrangler fan because that'll probably be the first thing I'm going to swap out. But they are obviously MT mud terrain tires. Here's the pneumatic DSSV shocks. I've never driven one, like I said in the past. I think they look amazing. I've heard nothing but great things about them. So yeah. Another little slick shot. Obviously, you're still getting your rock sliders from just like factory, and you see the AEV stamped steel logo right there. Sweet beadlocks. I'm really thinking about getting these beadlocks once I get my truck. So there is the skid plates. That's the money maker. So supposedly you just have to remove the AEV license plate bracket, and there would be the winch ready. I'm sure it's going to be sitting right here, about right here or so, and have your winch ready. Look at all that skid plate underneath. Those are borat, or what are they called? Boron steel. It's a lot thicker than the factory stuff, so that's going to be really slick. Looks like some pretty not the best flexing I've ever seen in the world, but it'll do the job. Nice AEVs, or I'm sorry, multimatic shocks. I think those look really cool. I like how everything underneath there is covered for protection, and as an off-roader, you need that 100%. You need protection. So
That's what she said. Michael.
now this is the cool part. These hydraulic bump stops. They are only coming on for the Bison. I wonder if these are going to be an add-on. If we can add those on. So I'm not sure what the factory bump stops are. Let's actually just take a look here real quick. Bump stops. Let's try 23. I don't really see any, but anyway. I think having hydraulic bump stops, if they shouldn't, in my opinion, that's the way they should come. I mean, 100%. Because what's the difference if you throw in a couple extra $100? I mean, I get you're trying to make it special, but those should already come with the ZR2s. If you're getting these shocks, you should already get these. Those bump stops are going to do a heck of a lot better than just a rubber just banging on it.
You're hardly my first. Those
are going to soak up the bumps and whoops, especially when you are designing this truck around desert racing or sand dunes or desert racing or off-roading. So definitely going to be something cool. Definitely pretty cool. Those are going to look pretty sweet. I'm very, very slick about those. The interior, I mean, besides, it looks basically about the same thing. The one thing that the Bison will have is a launch control. Personally, I don't plan on launching my truck. So if you're gonna launch this, do me a favor, send some videos to me. That'll be amazing. There's gonna be I believe there's some different stitching, but everything else is basically the same. I mean, obviously you're going to get some ARB seats. That's something. Then you want to be. I mean, people are proud of it. I mean, AEV is a very good company. They make high quality stuff. So, I mean, that's nothing but good. I actually like the Buffalo. I think that's pretty sweet. So, I mean, if that's your kind of thing, that's sweet. So, one thing that does come standard on the Bison, I don't know if maybe we can zoom out right here. One thing that it does come with is the rear tire carrier. The reason why they have it back there is, unfortunately, the 35 does not fit underneath. So they put the tire back there. So if space and cargo is your cup of tea, probably wouldn't get the Bison, because that is actually a true reason why that is back there. The 35-inch tire does not clear enough room. So obviously I can't really tell you, but I think it could be a bumper issue. Because in a Gladiator, of course, it is set up differently. You are able to get a 35 underneath the bed. I've heard people get 37s underneath. When I had my 38s, I was not able to. I was trying to get the 38 underneath there. I deflated it, but it would not. I could not get the I could not get the Patagonia underneath the bed. So that is so. If bed space back here is your key, and I mean, I don't know why you would want to leave without it, but that would be kind of a hard thing to do. Or unless you're going to carry some patches and an air pump, that would be one thing to be careful of. You will you're gonna lose it. I plan on putting a rooftop tent and a roof, and obviously a bed rack back there. So I need that tire space. So that's not going to do very good for me. Obviously, pricing has not come out for this truck yet, so I would not know what it's even going to cost. And here's maybe a better picture of it. I mean, I like the fact that it gives it more ground clearance underneath, because that tire's up here and nothing really down here. This is a stamped steel bumper back here, which looks amazing. I personally really like that. Is it worth? Is this all worth the price? Um, if you want it covered under warranty, probably. But I'm I don't know how often they'll actually cover this. That's actually a really cool picture. I really like that, to be honest. Um, but is it worth it to me? I'm not sure, to be honest. I think that's gonna be pretty hard. So um, but yeah, that's basically everything else with the ARV Bison, or the 2024 Bison. Is it really worth waiting for? I mean, I'm sure some of you guys probably say yes. Some of you guys will say no. Leave it down in the comments. That would be awesome to see if you guys think this is worth it. To me, I don't think so. I think it. I'm still gonna stick with my ZR2. Um, so whenever that shows up, that shows up. Hopefully soon. I wouldn't say I'm getting impatient, but I'm kind of looking forward to it. After kind of seeing the color actually in person, when I was down there filming and we're going to see a buddy, I got to see the color. So actually in person. I mean, yes, the Jeep has had the color for a long time. Chevy's had this color for a long time, but it's still, when you see it on the body, it always looks different. Unfortunately, the color that I saw it was on was a Trail Boss, but it still had the same body lines and stuff like that. And it was I'm very happy with the sand dune color that I picked. Um, so yeah, please leave me a like. Um, please please subscribe. It helps me out a ton. It helps this channel grow, and it makes me keep on pushing to make out content. Like I said, I do apologize that this video is coming out a little on the later side, because I was down filming for a company and whatnot. So like I said, once we get better, I did finally upgrade my audio. So we're moving forward. We're slowly but surely moving, trying to get stuff done. And once we move into the house, probably within the next month or two, we are we're gonna have a nicer studio and whatnot. So I do appreciate you guys' patience and whatnot. So please hit that like and subscribe, and leave me down a comment below. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think the Bison's worth it, and what would you guys like of this? So that would be awesome. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.